Welcome back to my channel. So recently I've been doing this little series on my YouTube channel called the Leaving series. I moved from Beijing, from a British international school, to America, to a public school last year, 2021 June. No, May. I suck at this. I left my very first school that I went to and I wanted to kind of document that journey. Guys, I've been very devoted to this series. Just saying, I'm aware that there might be a lot of people who have to go for this experience. Here is what I went through and I just wanted to share it with you guys. Bye. Enjoy.
We ate. We did a few stuff. We are at Joy City. You look so suspicious. So sad. Poor. So we did a bit of shopping. We're going home now. Ellie just went. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just came back from a playdate and I just want to show you what I got. Ellie got me this. It's sort of like a memory book. Ellie, she spent like 7 hours on this.
Holy moly.
And then these pants. Hollister. Very cute. I'll keep this forever. I feel like there was a lot of things to happen. Of course. I feel like there was a lot of memories. We have been friends for so long. Anyways, thank you so much for this.
Every time I show up,
Easy!
Oh, that's good. Hi! Okay, so basically what was happening here was this is the timetable. I underlined the subjects, like the last classes I had with those subjects, so I can like say goodbye and stuff. So basically today I had my last lesson. Thank you so much to my 중학교 and my 고등학교 선생님. They are 부부s, which is so interesting. my 중학교 선생님 said 유명해져서 만나자. 왠지 너 유명해질 것 같은 느낌. Bye! I'm never gonna come here again. Once again, we are back at it again. Got the letter. Can we appreciate this?
Another one.
So, Sunny gave me the present.
Teddy?
So I already saw the letter because she was like, open it! Bam. He got like, and then he got wires in his legs, so he can bend it. And the letter. Oh yes, I do realize this card is crinkled. I didn't notice it until she said it. Just want to say you ruined my DCB life by leaving the school. You've been a constant throughout almost an eternity of my life. And now to think that you are just going to disappear like poof. I generally can't imagine going to school without you, and I don't particularly want to imagine going to school without you. Good luck at your new school and make sure to visit. Yeah, I'm not gonna visit. At least I can stop torturing myself trying to buy you presents. Love you! Thank you. But I feel like she can still live without me, so. The Hollister's clothes. Oh, it smells so bad. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the most memorable part of today. During lunchtime, I coincidentally saw Mr. Powell in forever. Oh, I had something to give to you. And then he was like, okay, let's go get it together. He was like, oh, you're not gonna have anybody to fight with. When she goes, whatever. And then I gave him the letter and then he was like, thanks. And I don't really remember how I was gonna go to residential. You had to take care of your 7s. And he was like, oh, fuck the year 7s. And then he was like, oh, oops. And I was like, oh, would you rather go to your 10s? I was like, yeah, a lot more mature. And they were like,
Why the fuck you lying?
and then Powell was like, Patty, where are you? He like gave me a hug. We meet again. That'd be cool. Hey guys, so right now I'm packing some presents for Ellie because her birthday is soon, and also we're kind of separating soon. What my idea is, I actually have like a frame, but accidentally I put it in the wrong way, and I was like, actually I should put like a hidden message in here. I'm also gonna put these ugly cards. It's my last day of school today.
Emotional damage.
I just got ready. I'm gonna be going to Iris's house today just to chill out, you know?
Going to Iris's house. Wait, yeah, Captain Stevens.
Oh no. So we came back home. Just an overview, we ate right home. And on the way, we met a lot of teachers. We met like Mr. Goodman, Mr. Neely, and then we said hi. It was kind of cool because I'm not gonna see them. We did the dog, and then we did some Mariokart. I kept getting last place, bro. And then we did some Monopoly, and then we ordered food. We ate the food. Me and Ellie just took some photos outside. We ate a good place for a long time. We ate snacks in between, like dog with like lots of filling, ice cream, mangoes, watermelons, and then more watermelons, and then we departed. I'm going to the market today to buy some stuff for the residential. I got 진짬뽕, got 너구리. This is shike. Honestly, you can just eat it in one go. This is peach choco. I always like this because it sounds like, you know the word. And we got pepero. Now I'm gonna pack these two in my suitcase. So I'm writing the very last bits of the letter. I just finished Grace and Kathy's. Now it's for the ultimate pain in the ass letter. Ellie.
Pretty cute.
This is Ellie's letter. That took like 2 minutes to do.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
One bottle of beer, you take one down and pass it around, 0 bottle of beer.
Bruh. Okay.
Hey guys, so we are in our hotel. I just wanted to quickly show you how it looks like. I can't really go outside. They sort of ban phones, but this is the door to my room. We got a little bit of class here. We got a toilet for my friends to practice right now. It's like a little desk. We got food and like things I need to just take out quickly. And then these are the clothes. I can sort of sit down and like put on my shoes. This is a suitcase. It's just like the perfect width. We got a TV here. We got a desk here. There's the window. My one had 2 beds on its own, but I kind of pushed them towards each other to form one. There's a lot of dust, but it's clean now. Desk. That is the room. We said we were going to go out to do master shop at free. Gonna chill for a bit. 누구 화장실에서 하는 거야?
야, 너네 뭐하니?
우리 노래 들어.
그래. 의자 어디서 왔어?
가져왔다. 이걸로 됐어요.
to myself. Of course, I just gotta quickly talk about my day. At the start of the day, we had a rather long intro to not talk to strangers sort of thing. Throughout the journey that took 3 hours, we sort of arrived at 12. We had a short toilet break. The toilet break was so much fun. Hugged Ellie, went on Grace's back and like rode around. I carried Jimin. Do you know like carry?
Grace the letter, and I gave Ellie the letter and the necklace. We got our card. They actually didn't write my name. They gave me the room, which was like 2 blocks away, but then Miss Marshall decided to change, which is good, but you had one job. Oh, also on the way to MasterChef, me and my friends were late because we didn't keep track of time. It is sort of our fault. Mr. Napper was like just starting a conversation with me. Everyone was actually pretty angry. Like, come on, I shouldn't be expecting this from you or something. Seeing that, I actually got in a lot of trouble today. We did our talent show. We were like 7th out of 8. We just danced, whatever. You couldn't see the video. And then we just had like a sort of dance off. We prayed YMCA. What else? What else? You know that song? Like common stuff. And then we came back home and they were like, sleep. And this is when the sort of weird part comes in. I showered, right? Jimin told me to come into her room. So I went in there. Grace was also in there. We're just playing around and Miss Marshall came. She was like, ladies, how many people are in this room right now? I said 2. That's not true. There was 3 people. And then I was like, sort of laughing. Miss Marshall was like, no, it's not 2. No, it's not funny. Girls, come on, I'm serious. Where we told you exactly on 9:30. It is 9:36 right now. You should not be in your room. Next time, we'll contact Thomas and your parents. And then Iris and Jimmy got in trouble because they lost the kettle. Oh, girls, what do you use this kettle for? And then they didn't say anything. Bruh. Apparently, we all take responsibility for that. Like, I didn't even know about this whole kettle thing. Anyways, and then I called my mom, I called my dad, and called Iris a little bit. No lens, get it. Tomorrow's plan is we're gonna do a shelter building and a raffle building. Also, I'm really excited because What a Chongchun just came out and I have a lot of things to do. Grace's reaction to the letter, I was like, did you read my card? And she was like, 我读了，你很理性. And I was like, 什么？理性？那是好的意思。How come and then she was like, 你为什么要揉? Ellie's letter. It only took her 5 minutes to read and she also cried. We went to the shelter building place. We went with like a few boys and we did a contest, so we went inside. They started pouring water. This was actually pretty fun because the water actually leaked and we actually got quite soaked. That Anthony had this frisbee, so I took this frisbee and then I kind of put it on top so that the water would collect it and just put it on the ground. There was sand, so they were like covered. And then after the opening, I just splashed it out. I think I definitely splashed Caleb and Brian, like just the whole room smelled of bananas because all the Anthony were shoving bananas into their faces. And then we did raft building. So we went on the water. After everyone was like, oh, who's the group leader? I said me. And then he said, of course, good leader, which is already doing all the work like in Stuco. Just spinning in circles.
I think they're sinking.
And then we stopped and then we played I Am Ground. We smelled like fish. Then at the end we got ditched. Ollie and Tim just left, so we drowned. The dude was like, hey, do you want to go on my canoe? And I was like, yes! And me and Iris was racing to get on the canoe. We were like yeah, the dude just left us because water went into his. Then I got stuck in algae, and then Napper went to come to the rescue. Iris needed a hand, but I was fine. My shoes weren't. And then Jimin and I was like, oh, sorry, I broke the camera. And Napper was like, am I going to hear a few Korean swear words? Yeah, I didn't swear. I was just angry. Just didn't talk to them. They're that clumsy. We took a quick shower. I needed it. And then Jim was like, oh, I'm so sorry. So we took like pictures in their room. I went to their room to eat some ramen. Lunch was like 希望是炒鸡蛋. After we ate lunch, they said that we were planning on watching a movie or doing KTV. And then they said, oh, sorry, KTV was not organized. We were like secretly taking photos of our phone, right? So like Iris and like Jimmy was like really scared of getting caught. Iris had her phone around here, so she suddenly hugged me. Like when she hugged me, I quickly took the phone and put it in my pocket. Dr. Doe thought that we were hugging each other. I was like, is everything okay, girls? Yeah, we're just a little sad. Anyway, then they were like, oh, come to our room 10:40 so we can eat ramen. But I was just so tired that day. I just fainted in bed. I didn't even brush my teeth. Oops. Next day, I was planning on reading up at 7 so I could spend some time with Ellie on my last day. That didn't happen because I woke up at like 7:19 or something, and then I just immediately called Ellie to come up, and she was like, oh, there's teachers knocking on the door. I was like, alright, and like I was commenting on how Ellie looked like a salmon. So me and Grace went up to my room, we took a few pictures and we talked. She lay on me.
I can't zoom in. Huh. Physically zoom in. Ah!
We got ready for our hiking event. We didn't do 3 hours of hiking, up and down included, because it was planning to rain, dirt and everything. It would be too slippery for us. It was so good. Thank you, weather. Thank you, God. We sang like a lot of songs, and Anthony fell down like 3 times. We were singing Castaways. We are castaways, and like Feliz Navidad for some reason, like smooth like butter. And I was like, bro, stop singing that, then you're gonna slip down smooth like butter. And then they're like, oh, hey, don't say that. And then we went to eat lunch. The lunch was pretty bad. On the way to lunch, Mr. Snapper gave me this letter, a letter that Etienne, AK, and students combined to do. Apparently, Mr. Snapper made another group without me. Told the dudes to come during lunchtime to sign this paper. He made a freaking card, bro. It was like actual card. It was really nice. Yeah, and then we ate lunch. Then after lunch, it was raining, right? I put my raincoat on. I went out. I saw Mr. Napper talking with my mom, and I was like, the end is near. Then Ellie was on the staircase, and she was like crying. Ellie came to me first, and then I was like, yikes. And then everybody started to cry. They were like hugging me. Tim was like, group hug. He was like laughing all the time, so I was like, yo, fuck off. And then I saw teachers, and I was like, oops. Everybody was following me. It was so funny. It's like, and Iris was like, oh, your eyes are actually red. And I was like, of course. And then like the boys came out. Karasik was like, okay, we have a schedule. She has a long journey, everybody, let's go. He kind of like pushed me against his back, and I was like, hey, stop it. And Napper like did the umbrella for me. And I was like, one last hug. And they're like, no, don't come, we're gonna cry for more. And Napper tried to do this from the back, and I was like, nope, I think I've held enough attention, I'm just gonna go now. And then I was like, bye. Shut the door. Then I opened the window, and I was like, bye. And then we went. And then for like 1 hour and 30 minutes I cried. And then when there's 40 minutes left, I looked at my phone, and then I slept. We did the COVID test. It was literally like 2 seconds. The end.
The world is crying.
I quickly ate a noguri. I chilled, kept chilling. Ate a sherbet ice cream, ate Hanoi, chill. Got a massage called Iris twice, chill, and then I'm back here.
Okay, this is my brother's room. Today is the last day in our house.
Alright, hey guys, so I'm going to be releasing this balloon. This balloon is sort of a symbolism of the past 9 years that I've spent in Dulwich. It also says Dulwich, which is a plus. I'm going to be flying into the air, and this will be the end of the very long season. Thank you guys so much for being a part of it. Thank you to your 10s, everybody, for helping me throughout the journey and making me who I am today. I love you guys so much, and release!